activities. Na may question? Wala pod? Okay, sige. So, mag-proceed na siguro ta. By the way, siguro by next, after sa PELI, mga midterm and finals, mag-change siguro ta schedule, no? Basin Tuesday or Thursday na lang atong schedule. Then by section na lang kay every Wednesday na am good me permanente meeting. So mawala ato ang klase. So mag-change tag oras, then every Wednesday po nag-brown out ang dure ko. Wala po internet. So mag-post ako siguro sa FB page kung kanus ang ato ang schedule. Pero same gyapon sa sa mga official time nato, no. Dito ra ako magkuha. So by section na ato hang meet up, siguro virtual class at least once a week maka-meet da. Okay, let me start share my screen. Share. Okay, asa ta last meeting? Okay, so dito no, pataman na human dire no. LEC By the way, tong last time, di ba, ang atuhang computed tangent theta is equal to negative the corrected departure over negative corrected latitude. Then that is equal to negative positive 1.2. So that is equal to negative. Then katong isa is negative negative 0.93. So negative siya, mahimo na siyang positive. So from this data, negative and positive, departure is east or west. So negative sign siya. So west na siya daan. Then the latitude is positive, north. So pag compute nato sa angle theta, inverse functions of this equation or formula, so that is 52 degrees. So that angle closure is 52 degrees 13 minutes. So the bearing is northwest. Okay. So karon let's try to plot this in a graph. So magamit tag AutoCAD, no, sa pag-plot. Okay. Change the color. So karon is unsa tong data nakabutang dito. So we have the 233.1, 242. Then kining azimuth convert na ako sa bearing para mas dali siya i-plot sa AutoCAD. May question. Sir, dili matungog tingog or ako lang signal? Pasin nimo lang signal siguro. Okay, so first point A. So let's line, command line. Then at distance of 233.1 with a bearing of south 57 degrees 30 minutes is kita ba ang graph or masyadong change na to ang colors ito? Yellow na lang kaya wala na may yellow karon no. Okay, line 233.1 at angle of south 57 degrees 30 minutes east. Okay, next point is at 242.05 angle of north 85 degrees 15 minutes east. Okay, next point is point C at 191.5 with an bearing of north 20 degrees east. Next point is at B 234.46 meters distance with a bearing of north north 26 degrees 25 minutes west. Okay, another point E at 270.65 angle of bearing of south 74 degrees 8 minutes west. Then last point is at 252.38 bearing of south 33 degrees west. Okay. So let's check. So makita nato no na dili sila nag-close no. So dili nag-close ang traverse. So since it close traverse dapat mag-close din siya kung asa siya nag-starting point. So this is the starting point. And makita nyo ang end point is wala nag-close. So karon the linear of error of closure so magbuhat tag line so dapat may ana siya. So atong na-compute last time na iyahang linear of error of closure is pila ganito. Wait lang, asa na to akong computation. The LEC is 1.52 meters. So dapat kinina mauna ng linear error of closure. So let's check. $1.429. So dako ang discrepancy. Yun, 1.52 meters. So tama ato hang last computation no ng LEC. Then the bearing is 2 degrees 13 minutes northwest. So mo ni siya ang line. So let's check another line. Check nato iyang angle. Kung tama ba? 53 degrees. So wala na ipakita ang minutes. So tama ato ang computation nasa sa northwest na side. 52 degrees 30 minutes. So ground off na lang niya sa 53 degrees. No? Okay. So mao na siya ang linear error of closure. Okay, so nakuha ba? Okay, so next proceed na ta sa next. So in getting the LEC, so we now have to adjust the traverse. So in adjusting the traverse, there are rules to follow. Tanan ba dili nyo maklaro akong tingog?
Okay na, sir. Okay na, sir.
Klaro man, sir.
Klaro
Okay
man,
na.
sir.
Okay.
Klaro, sir.
Okay. So first rule is the computation compass rule. So for adjustments of the traverse, no, it is the most commonly used for balancing the latitudes and departures. So it is based on the assumption that all lengths were measured with equal care and all angles taken with approximately the same precision. Okay, so based on the assumption that all lengths are measured with equal care and all angles taken with approximately the same precision. So the correction to be applied to the latitude or departure of any course is equal to the closure in latitude or departure, multiplied by the ratio of the length of the course to the total length or perimeter of the traverse. Okay. So muna ang formula sa compass rule. So the correction to be applied sa latitude or denote as CL, small letter L, is equal to CL or the total closure in latitude multiplied by the ratio of the length of any course divided by the total length of the perimeter of the traverse. Okay, and for correction to be applied for the departures, CD, small d, is equal to the total closure in departure, CD, multiplied by the ratio of the length of the any course and the total length of perimeter of the traverse. Okay. And for the adjusted length and directions, so using Pythagorean theorem, L prime is equal to the square root of the latitude prime, the square of the latitude prime plus the square of the departure prime. Para makuha nato ang adjusted length of a course. So lat prime is the adjusted latitude of a course and depth prime is the adjusted departure of a course. And then tangent alpha, the alpha, angle alpha is the adjusted horizontal angle between the reference meridian and a course. So that is the ratio of the adjusted latitude and the adjusted departure of a course or a distance. No? Okay, so another method is we have the least square method. So it's the best way of adjusting survey data, particularly very precise measurement. So it's useful for the determination of the best value which is possible to obtain from a given set of measurement. But the adjustment is one of the best and most rigorous for traverse. However, it is somewhat complex, laborious to perform, and requires lengthy computations, and seldom used except in large-scale geodetic surveys. Okay. So, din na natin i-discuss ang least square method. And another method is the transit rule. No? Similar to method using the compass rule, the difference is that with the transit rule, the latitude and departure corrections depend on the length of the latitude and departure course respectively, instead of both depending on the length of the course. So, mausab ang ilahang computation sa correction na i-apply sa latitude and sa departure. So, this formula. So latitude of the course multiplied by the total closure in latitude divided by the summation of the north latitude and the south latitude. Dapat NL niya. And the correction to be applied sa departure naman is departure multiplied the total closure in departure divided by the summation of the east departure and minus the west departures. So, mao lang ni ang nausab, no? Ang computation sa CL and CD sa compass rule. So, yung ani ang sa compass rule, then sa transit rule, so another method is the Crandall methods. It is an application of theory of least squares. So the angular misclosure is first distributed equally to the measured angles. So the adjusted angles are then held fixed and all remaining corrections applied on the linear measurements by a weighted least square procedure. So wala na po gaya na to siya ginawaan gamit. So here we have an example. Computation or the adjustment or the error of closure using the compass rule. Okay. Okay. Admit all. Okay, error of closure. So, you know naman how to compute the latitude, no? That is cosine. Cosine of the bearing multiplied by the length. So, 495.85 times cosine of 5 degrees, 30 minutes. So, 493. So, northeast. So, latitude and departure. Okay. Wait lang. Pardon me. Okay, same ba ni sa ito? Okay. Okay, so dito in applying the correction CL, so using the compass rule, saan to? So CL is equal to CL multiplied by the ratio of the distance. So for point line AB, so the correction is what is the total CL? So this is the total 16.81 and 18.08. 16.81 times D distance of 495.85 divided by the total distance of beta burst is 5,000.13. So that is 1.667. This is the correction for CL. Wait lang. Then for line BC, so that is equals to CL. So dako yun ang CL dapat. Kani nakuha ni using kuha antong difference aning north and the south. Okay, so that is 850 16.81 times 850.62 divided by 5,000.13. So that is equal to 2.8586 na lang. 2.85986. Then for line CD, so that is 16.81 times 855.45 divided by 5,000.13, 2.876. Then line DE, that is 16.81 times 1,020.87 divided by 5,000.13, 3.432.
3. Wala na open. Ay, pag...
Okay. It always happen, no? Usay mo open ang mic. Then for line EF,
Sorry, sir.
16.81. Nasaan ako? 3.40. 16.81 times 1,107. Sige, while I am computing the correction sa latitude, kindly compute the correction sa CD, sa departure. So using the formula of compass rule.
3.756.
Kadali lang. Tapos sana ako ning sa departure, latitude. 5,000.13, 3.756. Then ang isa is 660.08 divided by, so manual sana ako, no, para mas makita ninyo. Okay, ang value sa line AB 220. Ano sa to? Sa line AB sa correction sa departure. Hindi nag-answer. Okay. 1.79. Okay, 1.79. And for BC, if kaya up to 3 decimal points. For line BC, times 495.85 divided. Line BC,
Sir,
we
kung sa
have
ganun pagkuhaan, sir?
CD times the ratio of the line, then divided by sa total. 18.08 times
Ay, okay po. Got it.
850.62 divided by 5,000.13. So 3.076.
2.21%.
Sa nga line. Line CD. Line CD na ta. So that is 18.08. So muna atong gamiton na dili na tong CL, no? Kaya na to sa departure times 855.4 divided by 5,000.13. 3.093 meters. Sunod, line DE 18.08 times 120.87 divided by
3.69, sir.
3.691. Okay, correct. Then next point, EF, next line, times 1,107.26 divided by 5,000.13. 4.0399, so 4.04. Okay, last line, FA 18.08 times
2.387, sir.
Sir, excuse me, sir.
2.387. Yes.
Sir, na putol-putol man gud sir tungod sa signal, sir. Saan ba ito pagkuha sa sir, sa departure, sir, sa correction, sir, sa formula, sir?
Ano, balik ka dito yan. Using compass rule, so this is the formula. The correction sa latitude and the correction sa departure. So the total closure in the departure multiplied by the ratio of the distance of the line divided by the total length or perimeter of the traverse. Na yung mga answer dire. Okay, karon pa ako nabasa. Okay, so na-compute na to, no? So already computed the correction CL and the correction to be applied sa departure. So karon is we will adjust the latitudes and the departure. So using tong formula ganina. Okay. So mao na siya. The adjusted latitude of a course and the adjusted departure of a course. So north correction is CL.
For 495.852 3, sir.
493.57. Teka lang. One, 4, 6. So mas baba na eh. So wala naka-specify sa book, no, kung saan siya pagkuan. Negative 121. Okay, so it should be sa the sign sa correction is opposite sa mga signs dire sa latitude. Okay, please take note. So the corrected latitude is 493.7 minus 1.667. So 493.57 minus 1.667. Mahimo siyang negative kay positive man ang imong latitude, mahimo na siyang negative. Okay.
493.567.
Ay, yes, opo. So, ideal po siya.
1.903. Okay, next, nasa agyapon sa north, so 590.53 plus or minus 2.86.
87.67. 5.
587.67.
0.7.
Okay. Then, there is a line CD sa south, inaano siya sa south. So, mahimo na siyang positive. So, 325.53 plus 2.876.
32654.
328 point
322. Ay,
406, sir.
406. So, disregard sa sign tong sa latitude. So, 325 diri siya ng side. So, that is plus. Okay, 328.406. Karon
plus dahil.
996.999 plus
Sabi mo, good
3.432.
negative na.
Medyo conflicting lang iyahang sign designation.
Sabi mo, good luck, sir. Okay po, sige po.
Sa line DE, sir, 1,422.
1,000.42. Okay, line EF 121.96. That is
125.716.
125.716. Okay. For FA,
$37.971.
374.971. Okay. So, dito
Yes,
sa
sir.
departure. So, departure is 47 sa east. Okay. Minus 47.53 minus 1.793.
45.507, sir. 707.
45.707.
707.
Okay, next.
737, sir.
737, sir.
737. Okay, next. 12.23. For line BC.
9.154.
609.154.
154. Then for line CD, uh, 791.09.
787.
78797, sir. 87.997.
87.997. Okay, next.
609.54.
609. Line DE.
215.819, sir.
215.819.
819.
Okay.
819.
Okay. Next, sa line EF. So, naan siya sa west. So, balin to sa pikas na column. Sa west side.
$1,114, sir, 0.62.
1,114.62. Okay, next.
$517.087, sir. 087. 517.087.
517.807.
Yes, sir.
41.
Wrong
Ay,
good, sir.
my bad, sir.
544.
544, sir.
Five
Sir.
four four point zero
544.09.
087, sir.
087.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, let's check. Summation of ha?
Kining sa kon sir ba line FA sir sa iyang
FA
correction.
sa asa?
Nalagi sa south ang iyang kon sir. Correction sa latitude.
Okay, mali di ay. So, dapat na siya sa north. So, very good, no? Very good observation. So, maunay tan-awon ninyo. Usahay mawala dito ana. So, okay. So, makita ninyo, summation sa corrected latitude and summation of south latitude is almost same value, no? 1454.544. So, dapat mag-kuan siya equal ang corrected latitude and the corrected departure. 1658.71. So, pwede na i-round up to 1658.71. Okay. So, para makuha siya na correct, dapat mag-equal siya. Kung dili siya mag-equal, na ay mali sa inyong computation sa correction and the corrected latitude and the corrected departure. Okay? So, that is sa pag-check. So, now we will compute for the, ano ba ang kinahanglan nato? Human naman taan, latitude, prime. And the corrected or adjusted length, so that is the square root of the corrected adjusted latitude plus the square of the adjusted departure. So square root of the 491.903 plus the square of 45.737. So what is the corrected adjusted length to be applied?
24.69, sir.
Huh? Adjusted leg square root 494 491.903 square plus 45.737 square equals then kung ano square root, that is 494.024. Okay, 625. So next, easy. Square root of the square of 587.67 plus 609.154 square. What is the adjusted length? Of course, BC.
846, sir. 0.419.
846.441.
9 sir.
9. Okay.
9, sir.
Next. Line CD. Line CD.
853.667, sir.
853.67.
667, sir.
667. Okay. Line DE. Okay, line DE, 1,042 to 1,500.
ay, 1,023, sir.
1,023.
Point
Point
34.
434. Okay. Line EF. So, madali lang siya, no? Plus, minus, square root. So, dili kayo hago ang mga formula. Kayang-kaya. Kung giingon ako sa post, sayon ra ang surveying. Buwis buhay lang sa sa actual. O ang instrument man og ang tagasilip. Hopefully madayon ang limited face-to-face para maka-perform mo sa sa ubang fieldwork activities using tong mga instrument, no? Surveying instrument. Okay, line EF. Masinay naka
1,121.687, sir.
asan ako? 1,121.687.
87.
Okay. FA. 660.783. 60.783. Okay. And for the adjusted bearing, so using sa formula gyapon sa tangent alpha is equal to departure over latitude. Adjusted. So, inverse tangent of the corrected departure, 45.737 divided by corrected latitude of 491.903. So, the angle is inverse tangent, 45.737 divided by 491.903. Shift tangent. That is 5 degrees.
0.0929, sir.
Huh? That is north.
5.312, sir.
5.312. So, kung ito ang by degree minutes, 5 degrees and insert symbol. $18 minutes and 43 or 44 seconds. So, diyan na natin sa Pwede na ito siya i-run off kay napaman siya seconds. Run off lang. Okay, for line BC, inverse tangent of 609.154 divided by 587.67. So that is 46 degrees. 46 degrees 02 minutes. Okay. Line CD. That is southeast. Kung sa iyang adjusted. Line CD. So 787.997 divided by 328.406 equals inverse tangent 67 degrees and 22 minutes 32 seconds. So round off. Okay, for line DE, the adjusted bearing is 215.819 divided by 1042 equals inverse tangent 12 degrees and 10 seconds. So round off natin siya. Then for line EF, 1114.62 divided by 125.716. Shift 83, 40, 34, 33 minutes, 53 seconds. So almost 34. Then last line 544.087 divided by
Yes, sir. 54 minutes.
pila?
55 degree and 54 minutes. 55
54.
lang, sir, kay run off mo.
5? That's
55 degree and 55 minutes. Run off naman ako, sir.
okay. Same bata sa computation.
55 degrees
55.
and 25 minutes.
25 minutes and 34 seconds, no?
Seconds.
So 25. So round out na lang nato kay above 30 naman tong seconds. 26. So that is the adjusted bearing. So let's try to plot, no? Punahon sa nato tong original na line. Using AutoCAD. Di pa nila. Okay, plot nato dito na side. Wait lang. Okay. Line 495 na red. Okay. At 495.85 the bearing of north 5 degrees 30 minutes is then ang isa is at 850.62 angle of north 46 degrees 02 minutes. Taas siya. Then next point, line CD is at 855 23.45. A bearing of 7 south. Kali double check kay basin masipet ko kay maakuan akong mata. 67 degrees. 8 minutes is. The next line is line BE 1020.87. Ang bearing of south 12 degrees 25 minutes. 25 minutes is murag mali. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, next. At 1117.26 south 83 degrees 44 minutes. Yes. Okay, mali sa akong input. So, wala na ako nabutangan o seconds. Ay, minutes na sign. Okay, mali. North 5 degrees. Okay. 850.62 north 46 degrees and 02 minutes east. Then at 855.45 bearing of south 67 degrees 38 minutes east. Okay. Then another is 1020.87 bearing of south 12 degrees 25 minutes east. Okay. Then line EF at 1117.26 angle of south 83 degrees 44 minutes west. Then last line FA at 660.783 north 55 degrees 9 minutes west. Okay, kung makita nyo, no, wala siya nag-close. Then let's try to plot katuhang adjusted na to. Change the color. So, ang isa adjusted length of 494.025, bearing of north 5 degrees 19 minutes east. Next point, at 850.62, tama ba akong bearing gamit? Tama. North 46 degrees 02 seconds east. Then another is at 853.667 south 67 degrees 23 minutes east. Okay. Dapat mag-close na. Kung hindi mag-close na, ano po yung mali. At 1,000 na ba ko?
Sa adjusted
1,000.
length and bearing na siya, sir.
Adjusted length and bearing na tanong.
Sa
Line
BC,
din ako, no?
sa BC ata, sir, kay na kuanin mo ang length na 850.62 instead of 846.419.
Okay, so mali akong BC. Wait lang. Tayo makalilibog, no? Hide na to ni. Okay. So, line BC. Kung mamali ka sa isa, mali na natanan imong pagka-plot. So, pero sa line AB, ito ang line AB. Line BC at 846.419. The adjusted bearing of north. Kindly check kay usay malibat ko sa sa monitor, di na ako maklaro. 02 is okay. At 853.667, bearing of south 67 degrees 23 minutes east. Okay. The next point is 1023.434 with a bearing of south 12 degrees 10 minutes east. Okay. Then for line EF na ba? At 1121.687, bearing of south 83 degrees 34 minutes west. Then last line at 660.783 with a bearing of north 5 degrees 26 minutes west. Okay, let's check. Okay, so nag-close siya, no? Oy, dili siya nag-close. Agapon siya gamay. Pero dapat mag-close din siya. That is 0.06, so the distance is 0.06. So gamay lang din siya. Wala lang siguro problema sa ato mga rounding, no? Pero dapat mag-close siya. So the difference is 0.06 naman, so almost negligible naman kaya siya. So muna ang adjusted na traverse, kining green and the yellow. Kita ninyo itong original, no, na traverse. Okay, so mauna siya. Ang application, ano, so make sure na mag-close siya para ma-compute niyo ang correct na area. Okay, any questions so far?
None, sir.
Dali lang, no? Okay, so next, asan na ta? So for your assignment, you will use this data, same data, pero you will use the method of transit rule method in computing the correction to be applied, no, sa latitude and sa departure. So let's try, let's see kung saan difference nilang duha, no, sa computation. So you can use at least 2 decimal points na lang siguro para sa plotting, dili siguro magka-problema. Okay, so muna yung formula ang gamitin ninyo sa transit rule method. So same problem pero lahi lang siya na method ang gamiton, transit rule.
Sir, na naman sa kanila.
Isulat ra, sir.
Ha?
Sulatan na lang, sir.
Kini lang. Saan sa? I-post na ko ni sa GC na lang kini na data. Pero transit rule lang gamito na sa mga sa adjusted
Handwritten ba, sir,
and
pagka-answer, sir? Handwritten or answer?
Mas okay handwritten. Kaya nakatabilit naman siya. Okay. Sa ha? I-post pa lang na ako ni later on pag mahuman na ito ang klase karon. Then sa plotting, so nag-plot ta ganin na graphical method, mauning manual method, no? Then rectangular coordinates. Mga makakaraan po din ng mga method. So usually ang ginagamit ko rin is AutoCAD na jud. Plotting, coordinates method. Horizontal distance measured to a point from a pair of equally perpendicular axes. So, ang mga manual na method. So that's all for the traverse and computation. Okay. So, any question? Wala, no?
Dapat na pagkatong sa lahat ng mga presentation, sir. Mga record.
A copy sa presentation na gi-post na ako sa Facebook. Facebook sa YouTube.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Na mga presentation. Then kini karon siguro baka og unya kana ako ni ma-post. Okay. Then next surugod ta sa next na area computations. So after nato mahuman ang traverse, so mauna ang sunod na kuhaon is ang area, no? Area computation. So most important objectives of land surveys. So is to determine the area of tracts and land. Mamunod na ang pinaka-importante, ang pag-compute sa area. So areas of land come in different shapes. So lahi-lahi siya shapes. Some are square, triangle, parallelogram. Others may be irregularly shaped and may be bounded by curved boundaries. So ang hectare is the most commonly used as a unit of area for large tracts of lands, while for smaller areas it's more commonly expressed in square meters. So mo lang siyang unit, hectares, or square meters. Okay. So in determining the area, so especially sa area of triangle, there are formulas, no? Useful and fairly accurate. So when the base and the altitude is given, so this only for maski any triangle, basta given ang base and altitude, the area can be computed by the formula A is equal to 1/2 B times height. So, basic naman eh. The base times height. Another method in computing the area of triangle when two sides and included angle measured. So, the formula is equal to 1/2 A times B, or the sides of triangle times the sine alpha, or the angle between the two sides. Okay. Another formula sa area of a triangle, that is area is equal to the square root of S, S minus A, S minus B, and S minus C, where S is equal to 1/2 of the perimeter. So 1/2 sa total perimeter, A plus B. So I'm sure halos memorize na ninyo ng mga formula, no, sa area, sa triangle. Mostly magawa, parang hindi siya nagagawa sa sa mga board exam sa other mathematics, no. So please take note of sa mga formula sa mga area, sa mga circle, parallelogram, etc. Okay, in another computations, there are called area by coordinates. So applicable for calculating areas of either small or large sizes of land. Essentially, the calculation involves determining the areas of the individual triangles. So the or trapezoids formed by objecting lines upon a coordinate axis. So the coordinates are the total latitudes and total departures for the corners of the closed traverse. So kuha ko lang tong total departure, like example point A. So what is the departure from point A? So from this reference line X, and Y. So always pangitawan ang value sa X and value of Y. So that is the total departure for each point, no? So i-compute niyo ang ilahang total departure and latitude for coordinate methods. Okay, for the area coordinates, ang taas iyahang equation. In short, mao na nga formula, area of ABCD is equal to 1/2 matrix using matrix equation ng pag-derive ani na formula, no. So dili na ako ikuha ng derivation. Then mao na yung pinaka-common na pag-compute sa may area by double meridian distance and the asa pa tong isa, area by double parallel distance. So for DMD, it's applicable for calculating areas of either small or large size of land. Essentially, the calculation involves determining the areas of the individual triangles or trapezoids formed by objecting lines upon a coordinate axis. So the coordinates are the total latitudes and total departures for the corners of the closed traverse. So in applying the DMD method, so there are rules. So for rule number 1, the DMD of the first course is equal to the departure of the course. Okay? Kanya i-apply nato siya ng mga rule, no? And for rule number 2, the DMD of any course is equal to the DMD of the preceding course plus the departure of the preceding course plus the departure of the course itself. Medyo makalilibog, no, kung basahon lang niyo siya. And for rule number 3, the DMD of the last course is numerically equal to the departure of that course but with the opposite sign. Let's check later on. Area by double meridian distance. So the formula for the double area is equal to DMD multiplied by the adjusted latitude. So kini ay 2 area. So for the area of the traverse, that is equal to 1/2 sum of NDA plus sum of SDA. So what is the meaning of this? Wala nakabutang. Okay, so method of DPD, or the double parallel distance, or defined as the distance from the midpoint of the line to the reference parallel or to the east-west line. Similarly, the double parallel distance of a line is equal to twice its parallel distance. So for rule number 1, the DPD of the first course is equal to the latitude of the course. Almost same lang sa rule sa DMD, no? Nausab lang ang DPD imbis na DMD. For rule number 2, same lang yata na. The DPD of any course is equal to the DPD of the preceding course plus the latitude of the preceding course plus the latitude of the course itself. And for rule number 3, the DPD of the last course is numerically equal to the latitude of that course but with the opposite sign. Okay, and for the area by double parallel distance, double area is equal to DPD adjusted departure. And the area of traverse, of course, 1/2 of the double area. So, mo ni example 490.71. .12. Okay. Wait lang ha. Pangit akong notes. By the way, after next meeting, Monday or Wednesday na atay quiz. Then pagka Friday siguro is prelim exam. Okay. So prelim exam coverage tanan from the beginning, then ang quiz is katulang topics nga gi-discuss after itong quiz number 1.
Sir,
Yes.
1 hour Japon ang duration sa quiz, sir.
Prelim. Sa quiz, oo, pero ang prelim exam 2 hours siguro.
Thank you, sir.
Dali naman ng quiz. Ngunit tapog notes wait lang Okay. $490. Okay, so yun na lang example ganina, no? Tago na nato ni. So we'll be using the corrected latitude and the corrected departure. So for the first rule sa DMD, so using DMD, ang first rule. DMD. So the DMD of the first course is equal to the departure of the course. Is equal to the departure. So that is equal to departure daw 45.737. Okay, next is the DMD of any course is equal to the DMD of the preceding course plus the departure of the preceding course plus the departure of the course itself. So DMD daw of the DMD of the preceding course. So mauma na yung preceding course plus the departure of the preceding course, kini ang departure sa preceding course plus departure of the course itself. Okay. Okay. So next is equals to the rule number 2 gyapon, DMD of the preceding course plus the DPD of the preceding course plus the departure of the course itself. Okay. Then next is equal to the DMD of the preceding course plus the DMD, the departure of the preceding course plus the DPD of the course itself. Okay, 3,160. Then ang next that is equals to DMD plus the departure of the preceding course. So ang next is kinasa sa west, so minus. Okay. Next is the DMD of the preceding course. Minus, since naman siya sa west. Minus departure of the preceding course. Minus the course, the departure of the course itself. Kaya naman siya sa west, so negative. So that is equal to 544.09. Okay, and for NDA plus SDA, so that is latitude positive. That is 45.74 multiplied by what? Teka lang ha. So DMD multiplied by the corrected latitude para sa NDA. So naaman siya sa north, no? Then that is equal to the DMD multiplied by the corrected latitude. Okay. Then next, SDA, kaya naaman siya sa south. Summation of the double area. Summation of the north double area. PJ times J6. So, negative na siya. So, P6, so that is the DMD multiplied by the corrected latitude. So, same. 1,000. So, that is 3,161.6 times 1,000.42. And same with the last line. Okay. Kanina part is 344. So dapat sa north pod ni is equals to the DMD times the corrected latitude, double area. Okay, so dapat mag-match ning duha sa summation, no? Equal in ilang computation or total 4,068. Kaya kung dili siya lang mag-equal na ay difference or variance, na ay mali sa computation. So since equal na sila, that is the double area. So mo na siya ang ginatawag na double area, double area. Then area is equal to 1/2, no? Summation of the NDA or the SDA. So DMD area, double area divided by 2 lang kung ano itong half. So that is equal to 2,034,373.67. So kada ko ba ano yung area? Square meters. So kung divide na to siya into hectares divided by 10,000 para makuha na to ang hectares. That is 2,000. 24.
Sir, negative na.
Yes, negative. So actually sa area, disregards lang the negative sign.
Ano sa indication na, sir? Na negative siya?
I don't know, no. Teka lang. Anong mag-negative man eh? 638. Sum of Q4. Q10 minus R10. So, na dyan din mali. Dire, sa computation. Ako ano rin ako ang total sa NDA. So, NDA minus, since mas naaman sa negative sign man ni ang negative 4 million, mas tako man ang kininang sign. So, mo siyang negative 3 million. That is so the double area. Then, divided by 2. So, mauna na ang correct area of the traverse. So check na to sa AutoCAD. Na to ang area. So actually sa area disregard man ang sign. Poon lang ang value niya. $1,715.96. So the area is parehas ba? Ay, parehas. 175,247. May difference 196.3315. So naay difference atohang area kumpara sa AutoCAD sa atong pagka-plot. Let's double check. Naman ko tayo error dali ganun dapat makuha din nato ang correct na mga points. So dako ang difference so computed versus the plotted. So na problema it's either atong pagka-plot a while ago. So the area of the land, tract of land is 1,715.247.13. So disregard lang tong sign niya kung negative siya or positive. So kuha lang niya siya ang iyang value. Okay? Always disregard the negative sign.
So okay ra dili lahi ang answer ang summation sa NDA o sa SDA. Lahi value lang siya, dili sila pareha.
Kuhaon di ay. Let's check sa formula. Kuhaon ang iyang value. So double area, the area of traverse is the difference of the sum of NDA plus the sum of the SDA. So kuhaon din siya ang iyang difference para makuha ang double area. So this is the value for the double area. Wala yung buwas. Then for the true area, divide lang siya by 2. 1/2 sum of NDA plus sum of SDA. So that is 1,715,247.13. Okay. Then for Dpd method, same rule. So imbis na ang departure, so the DPD of the area of the first course is equal to the latitude of the course. So unsay latitude sa corrected? 491.903. So same rule number 2. Is equal to DPD plus the latitude of the preceding course plus the latitude of the course itself. Okay. So next, that is in negative south. Wala na lang mag-matter, no? Is equal to negative 328 ay mali. Lilibog. Wala na ko. DPD of the preceding course di ay tama ba ni? S4 I4 I5. Okay. So 5,700 57.48 plus the latitude minus the latitude of the course itself. Okay. So that is the DPD of the preceding course minus the latitude of the preceding course minus the latitude of the course itself. Okay, next, equal to the DPD of the preceding course minus the latitude of the preceding course minus the latitude of the course itself. Okay. Then next, that is the DPD of the preceding course minus the latitude of the preceding course plus the latitude of the course itself. So positive siya kay namin sa north. Okay, negative 374.97. Okay, for the EDA, so the DPD multiplied by the nasa east, the departure of the course, then that is equal to the DPD multiplied by the departure of the course, that is DPD times corrected departure, then DPD times okay. Then for the WDA, that is equal to DPD times negative negative basta tong kabutan siyang negative sign. Okay, but nakita. Equals to the DPD times negative. Okay, then So, double area na ay mali sa akong computation. Dapat mag-match ang area diri sa DMD at sa DPD. So, mali siguro akong sign. Negative. So, mahimo siyang positive. Wait lang ah. Check na ko akong notes. Hmm. 22, 95, 1, 4, 8, 699. Okay. So, negative multiplied by a negative sign. So, mahimo na siyang positive. So, dapat rin na dahil siya. 95.770.33. Then, the 204. 014.67. Tama ba? Okay, mali. Ako kaya ni. 697, 695. Okay. So, since negative man dito ganina, no? Negative man atong DPD value, then multiply natin by negative departure. So, may mo siyang positive. Okay? Then, kung ito ang iyang summation sa EDA, so that is 3,494.26. So, wala na diri sa west kay wala mining negative. Then, this double area, then divide na to by 2. So, the area is 1,715.247.13. So, that is positive sign. So, if you will notice, halos parehas sila sa atong na-compute using the DMD and the Dpd method. So, parehas sila value. So, correct ato ang computation. Okay? Anong wala? Di nakabutang. Okay, so any question sa computation of the area using the DMD and Dpd method? So, practice lang no sa inyong balay. Then, for assignment number 2, magputang po ko another problem para sa DMD and Dpd para ma-practice mo. Okay? So, that's all atong lesson sa prelim. So, any questions so far? I think wala. Wala question. So, that's all for today. Kung wala na may question, so muna na ito ang topics sa full prelim. So, be prepared next week. Wednesday quiz and by Friday is prelim exam.
Excuse me, sir. Pwede mo tayo.
Yes?
Dito sa kuan, sir, ba? Sa double area, sir. Gino sa
Double
tabagkuhan
area.
double area.
Summation. Itong kung ano yung summation sa EDA or WDA. Pero kung naano yung value dire, kung ano mo ilang difference.
Excuse me,
dire.
sir.
Yes?
Sir, sa assignment, sir,
Oo.
fill upan lang namo ang sir, table or magbutang pa mig solution namo, sir. Apil pa.
Magbutang pa mong solution sa baba. Kung gawin sa siya
Thank you,
pag-compute. Medyo makalilibog lang, no? Pero plus minus naman siya, multiply. Dali lang siya, actually. Pero maski gani ako malibog ko. Okay, so any more question?
Divide 2 raman to, sir, no? Paggawa sa area na gid niya.
Oo. Kaya ang magawas man diri sa summation nila, no, double area man to. Then ang area, divide nimo by 2, so mauna makuha nimo ang area. So,
Okay,
siguro
sir,
sa
thank you,
plotting na ako ganina sa AutoCAD na ay mali dire. Kaya di man siya mag-match sa ako ang area computed kumpara sa plotted. Okay. So make sure familiar na mo sa sa paggamit sa AutoCAD kay at the end of the course siguro magbuhat mo og topo map later on. Okay, so wala na yung question.
Sir, to decimal rota always, sir, no?
Ha? Saan sa?
Places lang, sir.
Hello? Saan sa?
2 decimal po, sir.
2 decimal. Yes. Gamitin na itong standard 2 decimal points na lang. Para di magka-problema sa during plotting mas madali i-plot. Pag sa computation. Para standard na lang sa tanan pare-parehas. Okay. Any question? Then ang bearing is na lang sa angle is i-round off. Ay na lang kuhaan tong seconds. Kung 30 degrees above, i-round off na ninyo ang minutes. Pero kung 30 degrees below, ay i-round off. Okay? So kung wala na, you may now leave the virtual class. See you again next meeting. So wait lang sa announcement ako sa GC regarding sa quiz and sa exam. Then ang assignment i-post na ako ni sa GC. Kunya. Okay? Kaya mangita pa problem. So that's all for today. See you next meeting. Bye-bye.
Thank you,
Thank you,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Bye, sir.